Hello YouTube. I'm sitting here getting ready to unload my 39 Dodge panel I just picked up from South Carolina. And I was thinking maybe I'll start some sort of video series on it. I know there's a billion of them out there, but I've been watching all these Rat Rod Magazine 2024 build-offs, and I've just had the hankering for building a rat rod for a while. So I was thinking that maybe I could start. I don't think I'll make this year, because one thing about me is I like to finish projects. So I don't, I have two to finish. One of them is the one right behind me. It's a mega truck. This is all I'm gonna show of it. Because that right there, PCW Fabrication, that's the dude who made this a roller for me. An incredible dude, does great work. So there's gonna be like a reveal when this truck's ready. But I've got brakes figured out. Steering is the last thing to figure out. Fix the exhaust, and this thing's about ready to go. So this is project number one. This is my mega truck, and it's close. So I'm gonna go show you project number two now. So this right here, what you see behind me, is project number two. This is called PBJ. I think I got one video on YouTube of it when I first drove it. All the fabrication is pretty much done on it. As you can see, I'm painting it now. That's why the engine's covered and all that. In fact, the paint's wet, some of it. I just did that this morning. So this is four-wheel drive. It's all Toyota parts. I had a truck that the frame broke in half and all the components were good. So I built this frame and tube chassis. It's not gonna have a body on it. It's just gonna be that. So it's all Toyota stuff. But this project is done, except I'm painting it right now. And then, like I say, fabrication's done, so it's gonna go back together. This one will be done. So I'm closest on this one. The main fabrication stuff's done. The mega truck, I've got a little bit more to do, but it's real close to done. I also have my ramp truck, which I don't consider a project, but I'm doing some work on it. So I'm not gonna show it in this video, but I'll show it later. But these are the two projects that I have to get finished. This is just a personal thing before I start on the rat rod. And that's why I don't think I will make it for September. It's not a rush for me anyway. So that's what these are the two projects I have to finish, and they are close. But I'm just gonna show before I unload the 39. I just got back from South Carolina yesterday, and I thought about, well, I should start a video series, if for nothing else, for me, that later on I can look at and see where the rat rod came from and where it ends up. So anyway, now I'll go show you the rat rod. Okay, so here it is, the 39 Dodge panel. Got a flathead 6 in it. The hood I just unlatched. I'm gonna walk around it first and show you it with the doors and stuff closed and the hood closed, just so you can see it overall. And then show you like the inside and stuff like that. So anyway, sorry, I jumped out of my truck. I gotta be careful not to show my other project that's over here in the background, so I gotta pay attention to that. Used to be honey crust bread. Definitely plan on not doing any painting of the, I'm gonna probably do some rust repair, do repairs as much as possible, whatever I think I need, and then leave it as close to this as possible. Okay, I walked to the back just because of my secret project over there. I'll reveal it another time. So like this truck, this is the worst part of it. It is truly like bent. See that homemade latch in the back? That's how the doors close. I was thinking about straightening all that out, but the more I think about it, I honestly think I'm gonna leave it. This thing, everything about it tells some sort of story, even though I don't know it, but that something happened and bent the back in. You can see it more when I go with the video inside the truck. So but I think I'm gonna actually leave it. I was gonna straighten out a lot of the dents in the back, just to make it look cool, back to like its regular stuff. But man, I don't know. I'm thinking my plan is to put this on a modern chassis, probably an S10, which I have one sitting over here. So that's the plan right now, and I'm definitely not gonna run the original gear and stuff. But so I think I'm actually gonna leave it like the hoods don't close real well because the front is bent a little bit, so I'll straighten that out. I was even gonna straighten out that homemade cattle guard. It's pushed into the fender over on that side. But again, the more I've had this truck, I got it day before yesterday, and the more I think about it, the more I'm gonna leave it alone. Just take this thing off and put it on a modern chassis, small block, turbo 400. I think that's the plan right now. So now I'll walk around and show you the insides of the truck or whatever. This is, like I said, it has a flathead 6. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it. Try and get it running or anything. I'm just gonna take the body off and put it on the S10 when I'm able to get to it. Both hood halves do open up. Everything's very rusty. I sprayed a bottle of PB Blaster on it to get it to work. The doors are actually working okay now a little bit. They're still really beat up, so again, that's the inside of this door right here. Will not open right now. I can't open it. That latch right there, it had an actual wood frame structure part, so that'll be later when I start working on it. That's the only door I'm not going to open. But here's the interior. Seat, could use a seat cover. Probably could clean up the glass a little bit. I'll show the dashboard and stuff over there. Let me see. I'm up on the trailer. Sorry, I'm climbing. So show you the back. It is probably original wood floor, I assume. Since it was a bread truck, you can see holes up there and they welded angle. I assume they had racks for hauling bread. It's got a metal top, no longer the soft one. Actually, I can come up here and show you. It's in pretty rough shape. But again, I'll probably fill the holes or something, you know, just so it don't leak. But I really think I'm gonna try and leave it as close to original as possible, or like it sits. Okay, so now for the crazy back, where I was talking about it's bent. You can definitely see it from the side. That's the way this thing will drive down the road. If I leave it, obviously. It's got a latch on it, the doors can't go open, but obviously I don't know if someone hooked a chain around all that and just jerked it back and bent everything, or I don't know what happened. But with that latch, the door's not going anywhere. Like I say, I plan on making this thing safe, obviously. Like no matter what happens, I'm gonna make it safe. You can see the doors are bent, and it would actually be a lot of work where I'm not afraid of the work. I care more about it being what it is. So this right here, let's see if you can see it when I stand up. This right here, you can obviously see has been bent out. I mean, it's definitely solid, not moving. But where I say I'm gonna make it safe, if I leave that there, I will actually brace it and stuff like that to make sure with a, 400 horse small block, whatever it ends up being, I'm not gonna twist it or do anything crazy. Structure's bent and stuff, but it's still good and solid. That there is not a exhaust, that was a bumper or something. So it's just welded to a little bracket. But again, make it safe. I will replace the wood in the floor. I'll probably do some bracing or whatever. This corner is bent, obviously really bad and bent up. Maybe it got pulled off a trailer and hit, I don't know. I don't care. It still tells some type of story. I had a rough life. The place one of the places I am definitely gonna replace is right here. Obviously, you can see this hole. I'll probably end up, replace as little as possible, but again, make it safe. The holes in the top, I don't know, I think I said that in the last video. I'll probably just weld the holes just so it don't leak. And then for the driver's side, I gotta get up here on the trailer, sorry. So, show you the dash, steering wheel, the dashboard or the glove box over there. I'll actually try and leave that old brake lever. That's pretty cool. I don't know, or maybe just weld it to the floor or something just for the look. But again, this is the 39. It's gonna be a rat rod. I'm gonna make it safe, put it on a modern chassis. I'm truly thinking about leaving it like it is, as much as possible without, and be safe. So last thing I want to say is I don't care about making money on YouTube. I don't even have an account I don't know how you do it. I'm not worried about that. So I don't care. You don't have to like it. You don't have to share it. I don't care. But what I would like to know, just comment if you would like to see the series on what I do to this. If you don't, you can either say so or don't comment, but if there is enough comments, I'll probably do it. But if there isn't, then I won't, because making these videos, even from just my phone, to me is a kind of a little bit of a pain. But I do enjoy watching other people build stuff. So I said, if I do it, not only could it be documentation for me, someone else might like it. So anyway, if you want to see it, whatever I do to it, and again, it will be a little while because I have the other 2 projects to finish, but just let me know. All right, sorry for rambling. Have a good day.